Patrick's looking left the whole time, under some pressure, scrambles out of there and shovels it forward to McKinnon.
Both quarterbacks.
Oh, yeah. Here's Rodgers, quickly gets rid of it. It's caught. It's a touchdown. Dobbs turns around to make the grab.
Here's a 2nd down and 3. Jackson takes it himself. Look at him turn back and forth. Oh, he broke his ankles. Now he's got an entourage, and he's got a touchdown. He is.
Peterson. Oh, he's got that and more. Adrian Peterson. Goodbye.
And Kasim Osgood.
And breaking free is Tomlinson in the 30, the 20, down the sidelines. Touchdown, San Diego. LaDainian.
Fake to McCaleb. And Newton to run with a lot of green grass in front of him. See you later. Touchdown, Auburn Tigers.
Henry. A burst up the middle. Derrick Henry. His 2nd touchdown tonight.
You know what time it is. It's our mid-season MVP awards. I'm Kyle Cooper with Varsity Sports, and let's hear from some of our own analysts who have selected a player from each team for their mid-season MVP award.
Hey Bodie, it's a pleasure to have you. Can you just start off by telling me a little bit about your football journey and experience?
I started playing football when I was about 5 years old. At first, I was a center up until about 8th grade. And then in 8th grade, I made the switch to running back to be a little bit quicker. And then since then, I've been playing running back.
And why do you think you've been able to be so successful this season?
Well, going into every week, our game plans are amazing. Our coaching is really good. They really take everything into account. And I mean, our game plans are great. Our O-line is really good, well coached. I mean, we're just well coached.
What do you think is your best trait on the football field and why?
Probably, honestly, just being able to fit and squeeze through gaps.
Okay.
I think just because I'm pretty good size to just fit through the gaps, and I think I hit them pretty well and show a quick burst to them.
All right, Connor Manning here with Varsity Sports Live. I'm here with our Arcadia midseason MVP, Brady Forrest. Brady, first off, congratulations on being our MVP. And my first question to you is, are you having fun? Like, how's this year been like just for you?
Oh, so much fun. It's the most fun year of high school football I've ever played. And I'm still so excited. We're 7 weeks in and it's still super fun. So I'm loving it.
So at the beginning of the year, we found out that you had switched from receiver to running back. How long did it take you to kind of really start to get comfortable in the running back position?
I said at the beginning of the year, running back was the first position I ever played in football, actually. So I wasn't any stranger to the backfield, but it definitely was a big change. The biggest difference being after games, you get hit way more, you're way sore. So, but it took me, I'd say, like 3 or 4 weeks to get to like my full potential at running back. And now I feel like I'm there. And now I'm playing like I played it my whole life.
So you've been our player of the week a few times. You've had some really solid, consistent games, but as of recently, you've been able to have a lot more explosive plays. You had that big 66-yarder last week. You had that 80-yarder. You had the kick return. What are you starting to see more and more that's being able to create those explosive plays?
I think that's part of that. Those big runs is me just getting better at running back, and my vision is getting just better, seeing holes out of the backfield and seeing the right lanes to run in. And then kick returns that's just when my blocks are right and I can just run up there with speed and score. So
is there anyone or any group of people that you'd like to really give a shout out to the season for right now? Like anyone that's like you're really having the most fun with?
Oh yeah. First, you got to shout out to my linemen, my big boys up front. Everything's possible because they do their job. Also, my wide receivers, my friends, Alex Alba, Jeremy Smith, Carter Pruitt, been doing great blocks. Alex had crazy blocks this last game for our touchdowns. Jeremy's giving me good blocks, and Carter, of course, is always a beast on both sides of the ball. And then our quarterback, who holds it down for us all. So, yeah.
My final question for you today. I know you guys have the bye weeks, probably some much needed rest on Friday. What's the most exciting thing you're looking forward to these last 3 games?
Man, we're really close to going 10-0. So we're super motivated. We want that so bad. We want home field advantage. Excuse me. But yeah, we're just trying to go 10-0, and that's what we have our eyes set on.
All right, Brady Force, senior running back for Arcadia Titans. He is our midseason MVP. Brady, thank you so much for taking the time to talk with me.
Of course, thank you.
Made you just open in the end zone so often, as like just the fact that Brady's able to trust you so much in those kind of situations? What's going behind that?
Yeah, I think it's really just the trust and chemistry between me and Brady. Whenever we're in the red zone, I think he kind of looks on to me because I feel like I'm very dangerous as far as in the red zone with either jump balls, slants, and overall just I feel like that's where I make my money on offense. And he knows what routes I like to run on the goal line. He knows where I like to be, where the ball should be placed, and where I have the best chance of catching it. So I think whenever we're in the red zone, there's a very high chance that me and Brady are going to be on the same page, and he knows where I'll be.
You've got a solid amount of tackles on defense. You've been playing some special teams here and there. How are you able to take on that massive of a load, just that huge workload you've had this year?
Really just taking care of my body, conditioning myself to be in the best shape that I've been in my life so I can play over 100 snaps a game and do whatever I can to put my team in the best position to win. I love playing both ways, and I feel like this offseason I've trained like I've never had before, and that's why I've never had to come out.
I'm Shay Garrett here with defensive back and kicker Jace Hudson for the Gila River Hawks. He plays for the HJCAC, and we named him MVP for that league due to his amazing playing over the past couple of games, and also just his character, and we just see a lot of potential in him. So Jace, thanks for coming on via Zoom.
Thank you for having me.
Of course. So first, I wanted to ask you what has been the highlight of your season so far? You have a great team. On Saturday, you had a great game. What has been the highlight?
I would say the highlight of this season so far is just getting to know the people around me, the players, the coaches, just building that bond with all of them. I feel like that's been my highlight.
Yeah, like I said, you seem to have a really great team, great coaching staff kind of rallying around you. So on that note, how has being able to play in college like kind of expanded your goals, and what is your goal for your career?
My goal is I want to just continue playing football. I love the sport. I'm having a lot of fun with it. But so that's my goal. I want to just continue on, go play either Division II, just Division I, just really anywhere. I just want to keep playing, and hopefully get to some sort of professional league. I don't really care, and if that doesn't work out, I'm gonna go to physical therapy.
Very nice. And then how has HJCAC kind of helped you continue playing football? What has that impacted you?
It's really like just keep getting my name out there. Just getting more exposure for more coaches to see my potential, and that's really it. It's just helped a lot with it because I didn't get a lot of exposure during high school, so I feel like this is a good step for me.
And then one last question for you. How do you think you've grown as a player this year?
I would say I've grown a lot because I've been moved positions multiple times throughout the season so far. I started at corner, I went to a DB hybrid, and then now I'm at safety. So I feel like just me being versatile has helped me grow as a player and a person throughout this season so far.
Well, thank you so much for meeting with me, Chase. Congratulations on being MVP for the first half of the season. We look forward to kind of following you more. I'm Shay Garrett with Varsity Sports Show, and thanks for coming in.
Thank you so much.
Hey, Darius, how you doing?
Good, how are you?
Doing good. I appreciate you doing this. I just have like 4 or 5 questions for you, that's all. So my first one for you is just tell me a little bit about your football journey so far.
It's been awesome, man. The team has been awesome to me. Welcoming. I know I came from Yonker at first. Sorry, I'm in the glare. But I came from Yonker at first and then transferred over to Buckeye, and they just welcomed me. It's been awesome having them as like a family.
Yeah, no, that's awesome. My next question for you is, what do you think the best part of your game is and why?
I think it's everything. I could do that. I could be everywhere and do everything. I'm flexible in positions. Like I could, but if I had to say, it would probably be my hands.
Hands, okay. And my last question for you is just, how have you been able to be this successful so far? I know you have a ton of receiving yards so far this season. What do you think is something that you've been doing differently maybe this year that's working?
Getting in the weight room more and just communicating with the quarterback, being on a good connection with the quarterbacks as like a family. So him being there to help me, and I had a lot of guidance with coaches. Coach Ryan, he's an awesome coach to me. He helps me mentor and stuff.
Right. No, for sure. All right. Well, that's all the questions I have for you, Darius. I really appreciate you taking the time.
Of course, man. Have a good night.
All right. You as well.
I'm Zach Mott with the Varsity Sports Show here with Tiara Metcalf, our recipient of our midseason MVP award for flag football. Tiara, you are the quarterback, the star quarterback of the 7-2 Mountain View Toros. You've had a fantastic season to this point. What do you kind of credit your success to and the success of your career up until this point?
Maybe with like all the other sports that I play, or like because I have a good arm from softball. And then also I like sometimes hustle because of basketball.
How do you think your team's success has been this year? Did you expect your team to be as good as they've been?
Honestly, yes, I have, because of last year's how that went. And I'm just really happy that it's been going the way it's been going.
Jason Goldie from the Varsity Sports Show. I'm here with Connor Ackerley, who is my mid-season MVP for Corona del Sol. Congratulations, Connor.
Thank you.
Let's go over some stats. 1,503 passing yards with more than 300 yards per game, 127 rushing yards, 7 passing touchdowns, 4 rushing touchdowns, an average of 15.2 yards per pass, and the QBR is 111.9. Those are amazing stats. What do you attribute to that success?
Just working with my guys all summer. We put a big emphasis on, doing 7-on-7 and stuff like that, and really working with the receivers, getting our timing down, and just making sure that we're prepared week in and week out and know what we're going to see from each team. And just being on the same page with my teammates.
Thank you so much. Congratulations again, Connor.
Thanks, Jason.
And that is your midseason MVP award show. Make sure to tune in to these players, these teams throughout the rest of the season and the postseason at Varsity Sports Show. All of these players have been lighting it up on the field and providing some must-see football here in Arizona. Make sure you check out all the games and these exciting players, and that has been your midseason MVP award show. Thanks for tuning in.